Hello. Auto find and activate. Hello, YouTube. Hello. Hello, please. Auto find and activate, please. No. Select live sources. Oh no. Where are all my YouTube streams at? Where are they? Twitch got connected. Okay, so the... Go away. Good morning. Ewan, good morning. Sorry, I'm trying to get my YouTube chat app working here. Okay, so the WebSocket mode does not work for YouTube. Or there's something else I need to do there. Okay, but now I have the viewer counts on both. For YouTube and Twitch. I'm wondering if it can combine... I wonder if that's going to combine the YouTube Shorts and YouTube Horizontal. I wonder. We'll see. Anyways, good morning. I think I'm just going to be doing kind of like random stuff today. I mean, I want to make sure the animation system is kind of ironed out before I continue, but I think I'm basically there. Oh, Stevie gave me a shout out the other day. Yesterday. What was she? Was she talking about me? Let's see if she has VODs turned on. Maybe we can find it. I'm gonna creep on Stevie here. Doesn't it say in the
which I appreciate.
Doesn't it say in the chat window like if she shouted someone out?
I don't need this.
We're gonna be quiet.
I'm all right.
She can hear us. I don't think she's streaming right now.
And that has always been true with kids who want to be famous. Oh right. And
oh, there we go.
Like
you start talking about me. We found it.
Hold on. What's your problem?
Oh, it was Trincog saying he's the bacon. I didn't mean for that to turn into such a joke or such a thing.
I messed this whole Twitch. That's what happens. How much for the resub, Louie? On the little hype train there. Does that resub count for the hype train? I don't know how hype trains work.
I made a joke. Yeah, someone called Turning Cog the beacon of the community, and I said, "Are you sure they didn't say bacon?"
My freelance
and
work,
now it's like a thing
also
that I
trying
didn't
to
intend
make progress
to happen.
on my game, and I've moved into. I don't know if you've been around, but I've moved into a position on the programming side, and here I am with custom materials into the engine on Monday. Graham, Mydrong, and Dawn have been calling me the bacon of the community.
Yeah, yes we have, I suppose. I did it once, okay? It was one time.
I'm
Stop
so
whatever I want to, I swear.
I see Dawn, because I keep thinking it's drawn.
Makes sense.
Oh my goodness. Ad starting soon. Can we like do a nailed it? I would done. Louis dynamically adjust.
I wish I could like, if I saw a shout out, I wish I could like click to the video. You know, where in the video I got shouted out at.
We're gonna change using I will hear none of this.
Yeah, I don't know if it shows like the actual shout out in the chat history or not.
What's going on?
Stevie's just doing tons of Blender stuff, huh?
It's
tons of Blender stuff.
Another thing that
which I respect. I don't have any skills in Blender, but I do prefer watching. Yeah, there we go. There's I like how she's got the nice like 4-panel. Okay, I forget what they call that kind of door.
Size of the door frame.
But it's like it's also like sciencey where it slides in. It's futuristic
yeah.
4-panel door.
What Unicode character? You also have to.
Anyways, let's continue my game. For anyone watching this potentially in the future, check out Stevie Ray Drawn. She also does Unreal Engine stuff on Twitch. I don't know if she has a YouTube. I don't think she does YouTube. But on Twitch, check her out. Anyways, let's see where we're at with the animations. I did quite a bit of work offline for this yesterday. Where is my target doing? There he is. So like, I was all worried about the feetsy position, and like they were, they do still kind of jimmy a little bit there. Right there, yeah. It is looking a lot better though. Uh-oh. So the combat idle is not, okay, let's fix that. Is your internet from AT&T? Am I about to get solicited for AT&T internet? Human male. Which game is this? This is my game. Called My Project. But no, my internet is not from AT&T. Okay, so where is this root motion coming from? Or not root motion, but rather lack of pelvis motion. I need this dude in his underwear to move his pelvis a little bit more for me. I need you to move your pelvis, sir. Let's get all my animation blueprints over here. Good choice, man. Yeah, thank you for asking. Appreciate that. It is good to know people's internet service providers. That is good information to know. And I, for one, I never watch a streamer unless I know like what their internet provider is, you know? Because it's like we have standards, right? Let's check. Where's the main one? Where's my... I don't have it. We're gonna check our main one here. Okay, that one looks correct. That one looks correct. Why are you showing that? You're not supposed to be showing. I turned off the pose watch. Stop that. Okay, something else is showing the pose. Let me think here. Standing, perhaps? I mean, let's just go straight to the layering template. That does seem to be where a lot of our problems come from. Oh, this is probably where we are. Yes, so here, this one is correct. That one is correct, although that also didn't update the fuck. What is going on? That is my character. I guess I'll just use this preview window. Yeah, so that's not working. No good. The cached pose pelvis. Are we blending between that? Is that what we're seeing? Yeah. Okay, so the pelvis, this wasn't being played on the pelvis? Layer pelvis is one. Oh, it's the overlay? So the weapon overlay. I guess it's because of this pose. Oh, and then this idle animation. Okay, but why is this taking over the pelvis? Open up human male bow poses. Okay, stop freaking out. Okay, that's our main pose there. Okay, legs is -1 here. That's probably why. And then pelvis is 1. So if I change pelvis, let's just change pelvis to 0 and see what happens. There we go. His feet are still kind of not stable. Change it to -1. There we go. I'm curious as to why the -1 works. I've been doing that on basically all my locomotion actions. Yeah, that's looking good now. Yeah. Okay, where are all my pose watches? Turn them off. Patient, welcome in. Good morning. We are doing well. I don't care if you're not doing well, because now you're doing well. I have decided it for all of us. Nice, that's looking good. The jump looks a little weird now. The jump is not taking over. For casting, there's still some jimmying in the feet. We still got some feet jimmies. For casting. Melee attack, I think, looks pretty freaking good now, though. There's like the tiniest... There's still like a little bit of foot movement, too. There's a little bit of foot movement in the melee attack. Let's go over to cast overlay here. Okay, so we have a cast overlay spawned. There we are. Good. Good. What do I want to see here? What are you up to today? I'm just trying to get the animation system ironed out, I suppose. We're pretty close. I just need the feet to stop being so happy when he's like casting and stuff. Yeah, like that. It's probably because he went to casting, right? Maybe that's why. I will need to see. I will need to see. Okay, that's good. Right here. Right here. Okay, where is that foot coming from? Go to template. It was from this, I believe. Okay, so we're gonna play again. I'm watching this at the same time that he moves his feet. I think it has something to do with that. Also doing some animal work today. Had some nasty issue. My gameplay involves being able to run on 90-degree slopes, so my animations were super weird when playing on a 90-degree slope. Yeah, I can imagine that has some pretty significant technical challenges. You making Gek 2 or Gek 3? Enter the gecko. Okay, so hang on. Back to cast overlay. No, that's weapon overlay. Turn off these pose watches here. Okay, that one. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Okay, so I just want... So we have that one, which is that right there. Okay, cool. Let's do these. We'll do that. No, we'll do the purple one just to make it different. What's that? Oh, it's an old Nintendo 64 game where you could walk on walls. Huh. So the blue is showing it. Can I see what this value is? Oh, I think it is. I think it's coming from the cast overlay. I think. Looking at weapon overlay. Close that for now. Let's make a. Hang on. I'm going to stop this. Let's make a state that just goes directly here. Although that shouldn't matter because casting is like the same thing, basically. Casting is going to be the same. Feat state. Relaxed, however, may not be. In the weapon overlay. Close standing and grounded. In the weapon overlay, we have idle or combat idle, where I do the same thing. I do the same thing. And then we just go to attacking. Okay. We're pro. Welcome in. Just want really fluid movement through the environment, so I'm adjusting the gravity based on the ground normals, so you never get stuck on slopes and bumps. And that requires walking up 90-degree angles? What kind of bumps do you have? What kind of 90-degree bumps do you got? Well, big mountains. What did I want to look at here? I wanted to look at something. I mean, that looked all right. Let me just do one fireball. Yeah, going just in and out, although the in is a little, it kind of jimmies a little bit there too. Yeah, right there. God, that happens so quick, even in slow-mo. It's because we're blending. Yeah, it's because we're blending like into and out of the locomotion. I believe. Yeah, it's like so what is locomotion? Locomotion should have the idles in it. But why aren't they like matching up? I think they're probably just like interpolating it slightly differently. Elliot, welcome in. I can share it later if you are open to it. Sure. Elliot, are you working on Odd's game? Is that what I intuited? You the first Oddstone dev? I've been helping out. Nice. You've been rewriting all of his code. I kind of want to maybe like transition in quicker and see if that we transition in half the time. Oh, that's like so fast. Holy shit, that was way too much. No, it's been going smooth, slow going. I don't know, that was alright. I gotta like wait for the cooldowns in slow-mo. Let me watch that in real time. Yeah, that looks very weird. That looks very weird. Okay, I don't like that. Maybe we make that take a little bit longer, actually. God, can we just like... So green is what now? Green is locomotion. Okay. And then purple is the overlay. It's like right here where they fight. Yeah, because we're like half and half right here. So it like, that's where the foot Jimmy comes from. I don't know if this has anything to do with it. Let's see. Yeah, maybe the blend between these two is what's making purple not line up with green. I'm wondering. Because they end up in the same place. They do end up in the same place. Cast loop. Casting, that's what we call it. Let me just go legs, pelvis. 0. May even set those to both to -1. We'll see. Okay, both of those did get set to 0. That's crazy. We have so many pose watches on here. We have so many pose watches. Oh, it still took over. -1. Okay, that just went straight to it. Okay. Okay, now let's see how cast and move looks. That looks good. The jump still looks a little weird. Yeah, the cast animation takes over on jump, I think. Let's get those pose watches out of here so I can see. Oh, I'm out of mana. Okay, hang on. Yeah, it turns out respawning just sets your mana. Yeah, the landing looks a little strange too. So actually, taking legs down to -1 was actually... Yeah. Yeah. What if I did the same for the attack? Attach? No, attack. How that would look. God, I hate how I can't edit. Legs, pelvis. For attack 02. Attack 01. Okay, let's go see the foot jimmies on the weapon swing here. Yeah, that just goes straight in. Nice. Okay, we figured it out. We figured it out. And I can attack while moving. Nice. Jumping looks fine here now, though. Still need a bigger two-handed weapon. This feels like a one-handed weapon in his arms. Let's look at the one-handed weapon attacks here. Yeah, the one-handeds are a little weird. So let's change those over as well. Okay, so for any like anything where I want, I guess what I'm learning, anything where I want locomotion to potentially override it, we need to set the curve layer to level -1. Level -1, yeah. That's exactly what I meant to say. And we're just gonna move on. Don't focus on that. What, pelvis and legs? Ooh, pelvis. Pelvis is 0 here. Dude, I selected 2. Please let me edit both of them. This little curve editor is like the jankiest thing. Okay, 01. 02, 03, here we go. Okay, like, if I click on this, I should be able to see what it's at, right? There's only one key here. I get that there's, like, keyframes and everything, but, like, just show me the first one. Okay, that looks good. That's looking good. So why does cast look weird? Why does cast look weird then? Oh, yeah, I didn't change the actual cast one. Pelvis, legs, yeah. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. There we go. That's good. I think the IK is a little messed up when he lands, because like his leg goes way out there. Yeah, that doesn't. That looks a little painful. Or then crouching is a little strange too. It looks fine when he's moving. Could be better. Again, this animation is not made for. Oh yeah, his oof, that looked bad. These animations were not made for his body, so I think a little bit of awkwardness is what we have to deal with. But we need like the crouch, like adjust or whatever. Dynamic transition. There's also crouch, but he's standing in both of these. Let's look at the rotate. I don't know if I feel like doing. I mean, I'm already in the animation stuff. Might as well, right? I don't care about crouch that much. I have no idea what aspect that's going to take in my game. I suppose I can make it work. I suppose. This is probably somewhere over here. Okay, let me see what crouching is giving me. Yeah, crouching is giving me that. Okay, so it's inside crouching somewhere. Okay, so are we just directly playing the idle pose? Crouching idle hidden dragon. Oh, I guess it's just crouch pose, right? Do I need the... I think I might need the 2 layers here. Does that change anything? It did not. Look at the stand pose. What did I do there? No, it doesn't have any either. Delete those. What did I do for crouch idle? I think it's just crouch pose. And I hate that there's no search bar here. Like I have so many properties here, I would like to search through them. Control F does nothing. Crouch idle. Oh, it's crouch walk forward. That's an interesting option for idle. Crouch walk forward. Where is it? There it is. Aha, so we're just using the 0th frame, which is him like mid step. What is the normal crouch idle? Is crouch pose. Okay, so I did mess it up there. So this should be crouch pose. There we go. Whatever this like settle move thing is, that looks weird. That's the only thing that's left, I think. Also, let me check out the turn. That looks fine. That looks fine. What's the little Jimmy? Show me the footsie Jimmy. Let me try and find where that's coming from. Okay, it's coming from locomotion. Locomotion. Yeah, probably grounded. Wait, what? Was it coming from locomotion? Just using cache pose grounded. I lied to. Oh, transition. Oh, right. I forget that they put these little events. Transition right animation. This is A/B crouching. Like quick stop animation. Settings, transitions, quick stop, blend in time. Where's the actual anim? Transition left anim. Crouching transition left animation. Yeah, I should have set these on the... Wait, where did I set these? It's on one of these things. Okay, yeah, so we have these. This is on transition settings, which is on ALS animation settings, which is on the animation instance. I see. Right. Is it? Okay, so these are interesting. I don't know where those are used from. Oh, that might be my fault. Yeah, no, those are left over. I don't need those anymore. Yes, human male default. Okay, so these settings, I need to like pass these in. I forgot about these. Okay, so this is one thing I forgot to make modular. So I probably need a data asset on my entity data here. Crouch transition left animation. So it's this one, as I suspected. And right. I believe these are the two. So why is this looking so weird? Do I need to delete? We will delete the negative ones there. They didn't even play. Oh, interesting. And now I'm not even turning either. Did I break it? What happened? Okay, now it's playing again. Let me do a pose watch on the crouching. Wait, I determined it was from locomotion, right? Look at the position here. Okay, so it's from the transition slot, which means in grounded is where it's being played from. Right, it's probably play transition right animation. Oh, that's transition and turn in place. Oh, that's stop transition and turn in place animations. It's probably this one. Yeah, I think it's that one. What are you doing right now? I'm working on animation stuff. Specifically this, when I stop moving when I'm crouched, the way his feet move are not great. Change this to 1 for legs and pelvis. That looks weird. Could change them to 0. Restart just to make sure. No, 0 is basically the same thing. And then not being, wait, did I change it on to 0 on both? No, I didn't. Okay, change it on both. It is weird that they're doing this animation. Crouch transition, yeah. And then delete it on both of them. Delete it on both of them. I mean, that's just the same thing, basically, I think. Might as well just leave it deleted if it's not gonna, yeah, might just. That looks so weird. I think it's because I took out the mesh additive part. So I think if I were to wire this back in, it would work. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I have to put the curves back in. Curves are 0. Curves are 0. This made as a short video. Do you want me to share it in DM? Oh no, you don't have to do that. You can just post it. Okay, copy those. This is with -1. Okay, -1, we don't like that. We don't like -1. I think 0 is probably the same as not being there, if I had to hazard a guess. Bro, what did I do to fuck this up so bad? Yeah, the mesh additive didn't seem to change it at all, actually. I mean, I don't know. Everything else looks fine. I might just kick that can down the road for now. That feels pretty minor. Oh, I don't like that. Plug that back in. Okay, so one thing, I'm not getting the, shit. Okay, hang on. I might not be done here. I'm not getting the leg movement from the cast animation. Fuck. Okay, let me delete these while I'm still here. Mouse are amazing, thank you. Okay, let me look at this. This is why I think so he's got leg movement there. And I basically took all the legs out of it. Okay, so I am losing that. Ah, shit, man. I thought I had it. Yeah, the turn in place animations firing as he's like swinging a weapon is a little weird. Just change these to 0. I may have to get a little fancy with it. I don't know. I kind of like it's. I want the feet to stay in the same fucking position, which they should be. But it's like animations are just kind of animation transitions are fighting each other. Is the problem really? So now they're both at 0. They're still not playing. So if I do 1, I do one. Yeah, I do get the leg movement. It's subtle, but I think I need that. I think I need that. Sir, will the NPC groan screams when we hit it? Same for the protagonist. It's a very interesting question you have there. Do you want to hear NPCs scream? I mean, yeah, I'm sure I will have some sound effect, but I don't know about screaming. It's a little... I mean, that doesn't look too bad. It actually looked okay, but like, why did I not want to? Because this is what I had before, right? Wait, legs and... wait a second. Okay, hang on. Pelvis, legs, copy. Pasta. Maybe I'll make a banshee character that screams when you hit it. Okay, yeah, why are they jostling their feet? Yeah, sir, it gives the real... Like, you literally want them to scream. I don't think you actually want that. That would be very annoying. Every time you hit them, they're like, ah! I don't think you want that. Yeah, they'll probably make a sound when you hit them eventually at some point. Pretty far down the road. Okay, so at -1, these were fine, but only because they didn't play at all. At 0, what were they? Yeah, he's still adjusting his feet after each weapon swing. And that was the original problem I had. Can't copy from there. I have to copy from here. God, I hate this curve editor so much. Yeah, I'm good on the screams, my dude. I'm good. I'm not gonna make them scream. Thank you for the jewels. I'm getting those in chat now. Cool. It's actually, I wasn't getting those before. I'm getting them in my chat overlay now. Okay, I think layer, legs, and pelvis being at 1 is what I want. Because, like, I was noticing when I was, like, walking into range, he does this, like, foot transition. And I wasn't getting the downward leg movement because the foot transition was playing. So I do think I want all of the legs player legs and pelvis at 1 for attack animations. Now what's happening... Okay, now we're kind of back to square one, actually. That being said. Get rid of crouching. And get rid of locomotion and grounded as well. So what's happening now... Show happy fun land sword swinging. Best I can do is axe swinging. Welcome in, Turning Cock. Best I can do is probably just like, I already turned it down to 5 seconds, half a second. Because he's like going back and forth here. I mean, I guess the best I can do... Draconin, welcome. I may have to do something in my anim queue, which I would rather avoid. I'd rather avoid making this more complicated. It's better than your pickaxe. Well, yeah, a professional made it. A professional made it. That's why it's better. And I do have him. He is going to make me a new pickaxe again. So I could do a thing where... Do I have this doing the thing? Always reset on entry. Let's... What if I don't click that? Well, what happens is the fucking engine crashes because I dared to compile a blueprint at runtime. That's what happens. Okay. Did that setting take? Always reset on entry is false here. I think I set that on casting specifically for a reason. Yeah, he's still jostling his feet in between each one, so I don't think that mattered a whole lot. So I think what I need to do here is basically just like not transition. I gotta build a glass ceiling modular kit for a dungeon generator. Was this for work on Dread? Go ahead and keep that on there. So yeah, I think the best thing I can do here. So let me do my little... Let me do my... So I want to... In WoW, like, there's a lot of, like, when you play a mage or like, maybe like a warlock or something, there's a lot of moments where you'll be casting something and there's a 1.5 second cooldown. So you're casting something, it's longer than 1.5 seconds. The cooldown starts when you start casting it. And so by the time you're done casting, you can immediately hit a spell right after that. It's kind of satisfying. And so if it's an instant spell, it'll be like, this is casting, and then you cast an instant spell right after that. So I wanted to make sure the animation replayed. To get that feel, that kind of bang bang feel. Although I think maybe the second one should actually be a little bit faster. Which would be interesting. But that works fine. That works fine and dandy. Let me actually look at the cast overlay for that. Does it actually try to transition back? It should be. It should be trying to transition to relaxed or something, right? Yeah, it like blinks real fast. Real fast it blinks. So do I not have... His feet are like rock steady. They actually do Jimmy a little bit there. I spent yesterday in the planning phase trying to think about all the things I'll need for it being 4 stories tall average. Well, that's just 4 of the same pieces stacked on top of each other. Easy. Done. Ship it. We should see Shawnee B's kind of dungeon he has for his game. He's doing a dungeon, excuse me, my goodness, what am I in fucking middle school? He's doing a dungeon generator as well. It's not that easy. Why not? Why isn't it that easy? Tell me. Tell me why. Okay, let's see these 90-degree mountains. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. That's like anime running. Looks good, though. The particle effects are sweet, too. Oh yeah, that's like passed out midair. Oh, that's awesome. Does it deform the terrain? It looks like it does. What's the is it just Unreal Engine terrain? Just like landscape, rather. Yeah, that had me thinking like anime final battle fight vibes. Voxel plugin terrain, nice. What are you using to generate it? I am not happy. I mean, if you're not looking at his feet, you don't really notice it. Oh, and also, I don't have the casting animations with legs and pelvis. Okay, so hang on, we gotta do this. So this will probably amplify the feet are moving. The solitarium or a greenhouse? Is it a spooky solitarium? A spooky greenhouse? God, the turn in place, that looks so weird. I almost want that to not fucking play if you're casting something. Let me look at the turn. It's basically anime fighting simulator at this point. Well, I think you probably have nailed that. Curious about the voxel plugin. No, I've seen the voxel core plugin, which is just on GitHub. I don't really feel like paying for a plugin. but in their core they have a nanite static mesh builder. Like, do you know what meshes it outputs? Like, does it output, like, was your terrain a static mesh, or was it a dynamic mesh, or something different? So I might use their nanite static mesh builder. That's what I was going to test out in the future. I don't know, is it because the layer legs here are at -1? Let me edit those to 0. And then do they just like edit the static mesh at runtime? I wonder. That was true. That definitely snapped a little bit faster, so we're going. Yeah, that actually seemed to work. I think it's a procedural mesh, and you can generate chunks for collision with invokers on the actors. But it's, so there's the procedural mesh component and the dynamic mesh component. And you say they're using the procedural mesh component? Because I don't have super dense vertices on my terrain. So I was actually wondering if baking it into a static mesh and just doing that anytime the terrain changes would be better. And then maybe like, I don't know, have like a debounce handler on it, right? Where it's like, maybe use the dynamic mesh component for if it's, you know, if you're doing a bunch of mining, right? If you have a whole colony mining on some terrain chunks, like, you know, if it hasn't changed in a minute or 30 seconds or something, then just bake it into a static mesh. I'm wondering how long that would take at runtime. Because then all the static meshes can be nanite. I can have a nanite terrain. And you can use like signed distance fields and stuff as well for particle effects. Because like, I think the SDFs don't work on the dynamic mesh component. I have no idea if they work on the procedural mesh component. Yeah, I would prefer him to just do that, honestly. Like, start casting. Yeah, just do that. I don't need you to move your legs. If you're casting, just rotate. I'm using non-nanite, which I am using for shit. Yeah. I haven't touched the C++ part, as I haven't needed it for now. They do have nanite and non-nanite version of the terrain. Yeah, I'm in their Discord. Smart guys over there. And the creator of Geometry Script, who apparently was an engineering fellow at Epic. He no longer works there, but he made Geometry Script. He made the dynamic mesh component. He's in that Discord as well. Yeah, Ryan Schmidt is his name. I remember watching when Geometry Script first came out, like, what was it, like 4 years ago, maybe? No, it would have been like 3 years ago. He was like the only source of documentation were some videos on his YouTube. I mean, that actually kind of played right there. Wait, why did that play? Oh, it was probably the 180 played. Yeah, so okay, let's just go ahead and delete layer, leg, and pelvis on left and right. And then we need the 180 left and right too. Wait a second. Undo that. Undo that. Undo. Layer legs actually. They actually have their own. Oops. Okay. I wonder if the layer legs actually does have something there. Okay. They're really smart for sure. Yeah. There we go. That's that. Yeah. Just do that. I mean, it kind of plays a little bit there on the 180. I mean, that's fine. I don't know. I think that's fine. Let's look at, yeah, just rotate. Yeah. It is kind of annoying though to have to wait. Yeah. So I think in combat, I need to just rotate immediately. Yeah, I think so. I think so. The feetsies are still jimmying. Ugh, I've got jimmied feets. I don't know. The melee attack, it's only there if you're looking for it. The casting one is more noticeable, I suppose. I don't know. It's kind of like fine for now. I don't know how much more I want to get it like fucking perfect. I might get some more anims and then change things anyway. I do need this to be in a database though. Yeah, I do need this. So we need ALS animation instance settings in gameplay animations entity data. Just throw that way at the bottom. Object pointer U ALS animation instance settings. Yeah, we need that. And we will need to wire that up. We'll need to wire that up somewhere. Where would we do that? Where would we do that? We could do that in player character, I guess. Yeah, we could do that in player character. We'd also need to do it in the proxy actor or the NPC character. Oh, probably the NPC character, actually. Do they not have the entity changed interface function implemented? They don't. They don't. Let me just focus on player for now. The player is not going to change, so we just need to set it right when they spawn. Here is my animation data. Yeah, set skeletal mesh from equipment. So at this point, we should have the skeletal mesh component and everything. So I should be able to do something like git mesh Git animation instance, or like git anim instance. Auto my anim inst equals cast. Use my animation instance. Okay, so and what is the... It's just called settings. What? Wait, what? What? Oh, it's protected. Yeah, we're gonna need that to go ahead and not be protected. Yeah, we're gonna need to go ahead and make that not protected. Character race data, animations, dot, yeah, that. Cool. Okay, so we can do that. Now, proxy actor, yeah, it doesn't really make sense on proxy actor, unless the proxy actor is what has the entity changed, or no? I wonder if I should just put this in the my... Yeah, let's just put this in the animation instance. That way we don't even need to change it from being protected. Protect. Because this does have the entity avatar change. So it's like, yeah, we have the animations here. And then I can do settings equals that. And then I need to make sure this will be called for entities, but I need to make sure that it is called for players as well. Let me check. It might be called in blueprints. Blueprints. Somewhere over here, maybe? Yeah, I guess I would need to call it manually for the player, but that's not a huge deal. Anim entity interface. So if that's the case, or I did the wrong one, I entity interface, execute entity avatar change, which I would need. Why does that U object have no name on it? Oh, right, that's the, like, I have to, like, pass it in, yeah. Yeah. Anim entity interface, which I guess I just passed this back in, right? I don't think I can use the actual instance there. Entity, and then new avatar is this. Okay, I guess they don't need to qualify it. Fine. And this is going to, what is this going to do? It's going to set up all this stuff, I suppose. Wait, do I call this? I do call this. I already call this. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's rebuild. This is a coffee break time, I believe. I believe it is coffee break time. So BRB, and take the doggos out as well. What is this? What the hell is this? Oh, I probably got to import it. What? Go away. Stop that. Okay, yeah. ALS. What do I do? Include ALS animation instance.h. Okay, they're just like raw including it. Does that work? Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna BRB. I think I'm gonna wait for one of these to continue to show me that this is okay now. Also, hang on, this isn't poses. Settings. Not that fucking shows up in the goddamn data table anyway. Okay, BRB. Alrighty then. Fresh cup of coffee. Fresh cup of hope. Okay, so we gotta put those settings in the DB now. That's default. Okay, so play. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Let me clear the settings here to make sure that they're okay. Really? Can we recover from whatever that is? I don't think so. I don't think so. Great. Okay. I may need to just set that to the ALS default. Just to make sure it's like getting set. YouTube compression hates my game. Yeah, I mean, it takes them a while to get... Oh, no, you got HD already. Oh, Jesus. Come on, Unreal Engine. Okay, hang on. Dude, it's chill. Oh my god, I hate it when Unreal Engine does that. It's like, hey, look at me, I'm finished loading. Like, no, just chill. I will get to you. Oh yeah, that is very... Dude, there's so many effects happening. So is this just a game you're working on solo? God damn, it's so fast. This feels like Dragon Ball Z. This feels like the Sephiroth fight in Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh, that's fun. Oh yeah, the air combos are nice. That's awesome, man. Congrats on getting that far. Camera needs some work, but I'm quite happy with how it's turning out. I did notice the camera was like very, I don't know what to say, like kind of steady. I don't know if that's the right way. The camera did feel, not like off, but like, I don't know. Let me look at that again. There were like a few moments where the camera felt like it's like, it almost feels too steady, I guess is the... It might be just where it's positioned. Because it's almost like there's a point on the character's back that like doesn't move in relation to the camera. Does that make sense? Like if you, it's like, yeah, it's like right that you can kind of see it there. Let's slow this down. See, sir, see, his characters scream. No, that's not screaming. That's not screaming, man. Yeah, they make sounds when they get hit. Yeah, I guess on that dash is where I see it a little bit. I don't know if that helps you or not. It doesn't look like bad or anything. It looks great. I don't think you need to change the camera or anything. But if you're looking for some things, some feedback, there it is. You know what I mean? Okay, good. And I fucking hate camera work. That's why I use ALS, because it kind of came out of the box. And I actually hated how... Like, ALS out of the box, like... It actually moved too much. And, like, the character, like, you could, like... If you ran left, your character would be, like, here on the screen. And if you ran right, he would end up all the way over here. I'm like, that's way too much. That's way too much. So I had to tone it down quite a bit. Like, it does move, but mine does move, but it's very, very small and subtle. It's like kind of hard to notice. I think it's more so about maybe the character moving in relation to the camera than it is the camera moving. I think that's what it is. Sippin' tea in Yohu. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Let me go back into here. Settings, ALS default. Wrong one. Do that one, yes. There we go. Yeah, so I think that is setting it. And can I see like the updated? Yeah. We got the right ones there. Okay, cool. So that's working. Yeah, it's actually quite the endeavor because characters are moving really fast and the terrain is deforming, so everything needs to be snappy but smooth at the same time. May I get that video's link? Or I will paste it over there. Okay, I can't copy the link without copying your name. There you go. Okay, so that was updated. So that's good. I have the animations mostly to where I need them. Is there anything I feel like I need to... Let me just look back one more time. I think one thing I need to work on is one-handed versus two-handed combat idle. Using the new gameplay camera system, by the way. Not sure if you looked into it. Nope, have no idea what that is. So yeah, we have the combat standing idle. I need to get whether it's one hand or two hand. I don't know, could I just do a switch like here at this stage and then not have 3 of these? Or I could blend between them here. I mean, blending between them I think would be nice. Idle, combat idle. So this is right now, currently, this would be like one-handed combat idle, and then I would need like another one. I'll just duplicate it. Two-hand combat idle. And then can we do like a conduit? Is this a case for a conduit? Combat conduit. Okay, so something like this, I think, because a conduit, like, it just allows you to select, can't enter transition. I think that just defaults that to true. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, they'll never be taken, yes. I do understand. I do understand. This can be a bi-directional, I suppose. Both of them can. So now I need to know if he's holding a one-hand or two-hand weapon. Then I also need to pass in the one-hand and two-hand combat idle animation. Sir, how is there any source to understand the science behind the mocap suit? How is there? I mean, I guess I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. Change that to one hand. Oh, I can't. Combat idle, one hand. Combat idle, two hand. And actually, let me do the refactor there. How is there? Okay, so we have those two now. And then I need some information. I need some information, not there, as to which combat idle they are in. B is combat idle, which I guess I also have in the parent. Right? Yeah, we have it here. So we have is combat idle. I don't want to have to like look up. I don't want to have to like look up this. Should I just have a tag for like one hand combat idle and two hand combat idle? Let me think here, because I would need to key off of equipment change, which I do have a delegate for that. I don't think I have a... I don't think I have a little node for that, do I? Oh, I do have wait for equipment updated. I can check here. Now, do I make another Boolean? Or do I make it into an enum? I think making it into an enum. This is E idle type. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I haven't put anything in it. Yeah, okay. Non-combat. Combat one hand. Combat two hand. Are you still upset with me? Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna say if we have the combat idle stance, then I need to grab the equipment. Is wielding two-handed weapon. Yeah, I guess making a little function for that could be nice. Could use it in both places. So I don't know if I'll have. I don't know if I'll have like a Titan's grip type situation where someone could wield a two-handed weapon in both hands at the same time. To where it's like, yeah, he's holding a two-handed weapon, but he should be using the one-handed idle stance. And I may have versatile weapons as well, where you can hold them in one or two hands. Yeah, I guess I just want to function for like get idle type. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Do I want that in the utils as well? To just return. Okay, let's change. Let's change this. Do I want this to be in equipment utils? Maybe just in its own class. I don't know. Where should this data live? It's not class, its own file. Maybe just equipment structs. Yeah, maybe just equipment structs. I think that probably makes the most sense. I think that probably makes the most sense. Okay, so we'll go into equipment utils and write that function. I think this belongs around like get main hand weapon, get offhand weapon, somewhere around here. I think we do want this to be blueprint pure, category can be equipment, static, E, idle type. So we're putting this in equipment. Does that make sense? I mean, I think it makes sense. And then let's copy our logic basically here. Non-combat idle. Okay. Combat idle stance. Okay. And so equipment data. Or I could just do... Let's go auto. If I have an offhand weapon, I should automatically be in the one-handed idle stance. Or really it's like, I guess the logic is if I get the main hand weapon. If the main hand weapon is two-hand and there's nothing in my offhand, then we go two-hand. So really, I need both main hand and offhand. If main hand weapon and weapon data, I didn't need all that. Equipment data dot slot. Two hand. What are my fucking equipment slots? If main hand weapon data and main hand weapon data equals two hand and there is no offhand, combat idle two hand, all other instances we return combat idle one hand. So I think this captures if he doesn't have any weapons either. Yeah, I think not having any weapons would count. Let's do this. Put offhand first there. There is no offhand. And there is a main hand. And the main hand is a two-hand. Yeah, I think that works. Get idle type. Okay, so now let's put that logic back here. Whipment utils. Get idle type. Owner entity. All of that can go away now. And then we'll need to recall that in blueprints as well when it updates. And I guess the other thing I was saying I wanted to do was turn the character faster. I think I did have that at some point. I'm pretty sure I had something like that at some point. When they're swinging, I didn't want to have to make them wait. That's a pretty, like... It's a pretty minor thing, though. Also, I don't think I need these, because I should just be able to bind to the parent. But I want to leave those there so that I can do that, and then we'll delete them after I know they're not used anymore. Okay. Actual CPP coding. Yeah. No clanker love here. Well, I guess I do use the AI autocompletes quite a bit, but that's about it. We're doing mostly animation stuff today though, so not a whole lot of CPP today. Okay, so is combat idle? So I need like a property access. Either. Welcome. That's why we love it here. My CPP does bring all the boys to the yard. It is known. Idle type. And where am I? Let me just grab that because I will need that. Equals, if we're not combat idle, yeah, so that, yeah, let me copy that. Okay, let let me pop back out here. So I think we would need these guys too. This can be a bidirectional. No, it can't be a bidirectional because there's three options, I believe. I mean, honestly, I don't think I need the conduit anymore. Don't think I need the conduit anymore. Does bidirectional just inverse the... I hope that just inverses the... But no, we can't, because there's three options, we can't. Okay, so this is our stuff here. So this is let's call this non-combat idle. Non-combat idle equals one hand equals non-combat idle equals two hand equals one hand. I got that. Yeah, I did that right. Okay. Equal one hand equals non-combat. Okay, compile, save. Okay. Let's go back into here. We need to call get idle type. Well, I need to pass in the entity. Get idle type. And then set idle type. Perfect. Anytime equipment changes. Well, I could check if we could like is a... Where is that? Is a view my weapon. So if the weapon's changed. I don't know like how much of it we do avoid a few lookups there. We can avoid a few entity data lookups. Set is combat idle. Yeah, so I would need to set idle type here. Make some room. Idle type, if it's not equal to 0, we need like a selector here. F. I mean, I guess I just have to get idle type here. Yeah, I guess I just have to redo that. Which, can we make a little function? This one should actually happen more often, or wrong one. So this would benefit more from checking whether or not we need to do it. I don't know how worth it that is though. Probably not a whole lot. Just do that for now. Let's just see if it works. Warning. Yeah. Good. Thank you for letting me know. Good Unreal Engine. Good Unreal Engine. Right. This would be combat one hand. Now. Yeah, now I need to like wire these in. Which like, I don't know, maybe... Are there selectors here? Can you do a selector? Because it's like, I don't want to have to like recreate these, you know? And then we would have to pass that in here. I mean, I guess a state machine is the selector, right? Just feels stupid that I have to redo this. Why does that look different? Oh, we're putting it into the same cache pose as well. Combat idle two-hand. And how do I make a new input? Input, wait, is that the right one? Idle input, combat idle. There it is, okay. How do I make an input? Add input. No. Input pose. Ah, okay. Combat idle two hand, combat idle one hand. Input cache. Cache. Pose. Combat idle two hand. Combat idle one hand. Okay, so now, scanning states, idle. You're dead to me. This combat idle one hand is a go. Combat idle two hand. Here we go. Okay. Oopsies. What broke? Yes. Thank you. Combat idle two hand. Here we go. Okay. Go away, please. Thank you. Oof, okay. Oh boy. Hang on. I think I need to add some curves. Or correct the curves. One. Okay, so they both are one. Ah. Yeah, I forgot they have a completely different one. I forgot it. I'll change that in a little bit. Why are his legs not playing now? What the hell happened? I just had that working now. Did I not just have that working? Oh, maybe the combat idols shouldn't have the layers on them. And only the attacks should. Well, they have -1. Wait, did that not fucking save? What did I have that at? Or did I just not update those ones? Pelvis and legs is 1 on that one. Crash out inbound. The saving in Unreal Engine, like, why is it so sketchy? Like, it shouldn't. The last thing that should be sketchy in Unreal Engine. I think I just didn't. I think there are just some that I didn't update. Or if I did, they didn't take. I think they need to be 1. Pelvis is 1, legs are 1. Pelvis is 1, legs are 1, okay. What the fuck is happening? Okay, let me look at my standing is probably not correct. That's probably what it is. I know that this is fairly normal behavior in software, but autosave and saving wiping the undo stack. Oh yeah, that's fucking horrible. I don't think that that should be normal in any software. You know, when you save a file in a coding editor, it doesn't get rid of your fucking undo stack. Okay, yeah, we're not, our idle type is not working correctly. Okay, so let's see what that is. Let's see what that is. This is a linked animation instance, right? My parent, idle type. Wait, is this a fast thingy or no? Would I be seeing a lightning bolt here? Or is that only on other things? That has a lightning bolt on it. Does not use any blueprint calls to update its data. So wait, can I not check enums for equality and have the lightning bolt? Okay, this one doesn't either. So you can't do shit like this and have the lightning bolt? The little fast path or whatever the hell it's called. It's kind of lame. Let's just make it work first. So idle type. First of all, that's going to be here. Okay, we never get there. We never get there. Combat idle stance. That should be getting added, right? That should be on the melee auto attack ability, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay, so does my entity data have it? I need to turn that log off. That's a super annoying log. Where are my owned tags? Here we go. Yeah, I have the... Okay, so I still have the combat idle stance. I still have the combat idle stance. Okay, so we're just... This is not updating then. This was working before. Weird. Oh, was I? I wonder if I wasn't selected on the right one. Okay, yeah, now it's updating. Okay. It is combat idle two-hand. Oh my god, I hate. Banding. Ah, I did get it wrong. Although the one-handed one should still have worked. Wait, why the fuck is it doing that now? Why on earth am I why am I getting wings now? Jesus Christ, animation sucks. How do you guys do this? You touch one thing and it all goes to shit. Maybe you guys don't use the ALS system. That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. Why is combat idle two-hand? Why am I getting wings here? Oh, I don't have it in the fucking database because I'm an idiot.
Dum 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 dum.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. There we go. Okay. Dude, the foot adjustment is fucking killing me, man. Okay, let's just make sure switching. Yes. So can I clear all of these? Okay, that looks good. Okay, take the weapon off as well. That's an interesting. He looks good there. Yeah, what's going on? Okay, so unarmed looks a little strange. Dude, that looks good. Holy hell does that look good, like out of the box, right? I know it's just like lerping, so it's not like that crazy, but like it's better than just like snapping straight there, right? That's kind of cool. Oh, he's hitting me. Hang on. Uh-oh. I should not be swinging right now. Oh, I am not checking direction before I swing, am I? Yeah, that weapon delay you do feel that, especially when you switch to the two-hander. But you know, the one-hander, it's not very much. Okay. Okay, but I think that fixed the issues. Although I need the in-combat effect to... Yeah, I think there needs to be like a... Because like, combat idle, like I have you turn it on, the combat idle goes on when toggle auto attack is on. So it's like, you know when your toggle auto attack is on. If you can see it here, it's like highlighted, right? It's on. I can toggle it off and he goes away, right? I didn't want it to just be whenever you're in combat, because then it's like you can't really visually see on your character when your toggle auto attack is on, and you might maybe have toggled it off or forgotten about it or something like that. But with casting, you may never have it on. I don't know, if you cast something, should I always toggle the auto attack? So it's toggled right there. Like, this looks better, right? Than this. Where he just goes straight back to up and down, right? Also, what's the transition time for... What's the transition time for finishing casting? 0.2. So it's actually... It seems a lot faster than what I have here. Yeah, that feels so, I feel like he transitions back so fast. God, dare I compile? Okay, cool. Dude, yeah, that happens so fast. Wait, why does that happen so fast? I feel like it doesn't have anything to do with this. Let me open the layering template. Where's my selector? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it's layering state, legs blend amount. And so for the casting, what is the legs blend amount? Legs, pelvis, 1-1 the whole time. Legs, pelvis, 1-1 the whole time. I mean, it does kind of transition a little quick. Like the cast overlay, that would be going back to relaxed, and then we would be playing bow pose here. Is this actually like showing up? Like I'm kind of unaware of this, like, this is cast overlay. Let me go to the weapon. Does the same thing. Okay, so that is what is apparently coming out of this. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think I need a combat idle pose. I think that would help with the foot jimmies. Yeah, there is a crouching in here. So I think maybe a little switch for... Yeah, like on this guy would maybe would help with the foot jimmies. But with the transition out, that is happening very fast. And I think it's because the legs and pelvis layer are effectively going to 0 immediately once the attack animation is done. Although, if I just right-click here, I mean, I don't know, that's pretty fast. It just lerps out of it. It just lerps out of that. And it lerps out of that with this guy here, right? Well, no, I guess not. Maybe I had that all wrong. I mean, it's got to be these ones, right? It's this speed. Maybe we do this 0.5. When we go from combat idle, that feels slower. Oh, I didn't compile. I was gonna say that didn't really feel that different. Oh god, now this happened. Okay, I think we have to stop and replay. Okay, and we're gonna blend out. Okay, that did feel... Okay, that did feel better. Okay, so that's what it was. It was that transition. Okay, that feels good. And then when we transition to combat idle, or like rather, he did. Okay, yeah, so we're not in combat idle anymore. He did. I mean, that speed seems perfect. I actually love that. That actually looks great. I'm so surprised. It does kind of reset the leg movement a little bit. That actually looks so good, though. Props to my animator there. I think he just set the animations up well. Yeah, we don't have the bow animations yet, so that crashed. Don't know why I thought that would work. Okay, I'm liking how this is turning out now. Yeah, we need to fix this guy up now. So now there is no combat idle, it is... just straight up grabbing. So we can bind this, right? Yeah, we should be binding this. I think that's better. I feel like that is better if you do like this binding thing. I don't know though. I feel like why would they do it this way if it wasn't? Why would they do it this way if it wasn't? Now I guess I need to set up like a really similar thing here. Can I copy? Can I copy from across animation blueprints? I can. Let's double check everything in here. My animation instance. Yeah, so we don't want parent here. That's, I guess, the difference. And the NPCs just have a simpler animation blueprint stuff here. Okay, but how do I want to like connect all these together? So moving. How do I want this to happen? Because like I need all of these to be able to go to the moving thing. Or maybe I should just do a two-way blend. Like this can just be an idle state. Well, you can do nested states, right? You can do nested states. So this is like locomotion or something. We have locomotion, default slot, layering. What have I done here? Well, I guess we can make a... Can't you do it? Wait, can't you do a subgraph? Or no, am I wrong? You have to do it inside one of these. Okay, right. Okay, so what we're gonna do, go into idle here. State machine. Idle, there we go. That's what we want. That's what we want. There we go. So now we can just do this. Just idle or moving. Then that's all well and good. Use cache posed idle. Ooh. Okay, I suppose we just put that in the anim graph here, right? We can do idle. Or no, do I just play it? Because like, if I do a cache pose, isn't it going to play all three at once? Don't know if I want that. So I guess I do this just the sequence player here. And bind that to non-combat idle. Which is that one? Question mark. This was one hand, right? I clicked on the one hand. That was one hand. Sequence player. That idle two hand. Okay. Compile. Is combat idle. Okay, so here... God, I'm duplicating a lot between the two. I am going to make a function on the animation instance or just update blueprintable. Yeah, just blueprint callable, not blueprintable, blueprint callable. Void update combat or update idle type. idle type equals get idle type. Yeah. We're going to make that, and then we will rebuild. So let's make sure everything is freaking saved. How many hours do you work per day? I don't know. Don't really keep track of it. Most of the day. I do have to hop off soon and go to work, though, so 8 hours of work plus I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. Probably do another half hour. And then I might do a little bit of game dev before bed. So I would say anywhere from like 10 to 15, 16 hours of just coding or of doing some sort of technical work. Most days. Some days I just go to work and don't do any game dev. Or maybe just like an hour or two and then just like relax or play games or something. So it's not, I'm not consistent in terms of how much I work on this. I usually do work on it most days though. It's rare for there to be a day where I don't do any game dev. It's a solo project, yep. Though I have hired some contractors to make models and animations. I've been acquiring a bookmark folder for sound designers as well, and VFX artists too. It'd be nice to find just like a technical artist generalist though, because I think I need some help on my lighting. Cough, cough. If there's any, you know, people who understand lighting and want to do a little bit of work. Although I think I need, before I get into that, before I like get into the kind of place where I need to like give someone the project to work within, I'll keep my eyes open. Okay. I want to get my project in a better state before I like hand it off to people. I think maybe just sound designer for now. Yeah, this one. I like building systems, not art. Yeah, I'm the same way. And the thing I'm finding, like, especially with like the technical side of like the technical art side of game dev, like it's hard because it's not like when you build a system and you're like, oh, the system works how I want it to, and I'm done. Like it's not, there's no discrete nature to it. You know, you can keep working on animation forever, and you can keep tinkering forever. You know. It's a lot more squishy, as I like to say. Yeah, we need hands-on, but always down to provide suggestions and paint-overs. What's a paint-over? Is that like a pour-over? Yeah, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. I do need to like adjust, like my animator made joints for the hands. But he had, we skipped the locomotion animations, so all the locomotion animations have like the default hand. I said in joints for hand, joints for weapons, the joints for the weapons in the hand. So they all have like the default position, which makes it look weird. So I probably need to pop open I probably need to figure out how to like use Blender or Maya or some shit, so I can just do like little adjustments like that. Paintovers are when you grab a screenshot and go to an art director and say, do you have any feedback? And then they bring it into Photoshop and paint and color correct their feedback onto the screenshot. I would have no idea what to do with that. That like, I feel like you need to know how to get it from A to B in order for that to be useful. And I don't. I think I also just need like some general advice and shit too. Like, so the shadows here look like shit. I don't know if that's because of the model or because of my shadow settings. Like, I think if I change it to, I think I'm on VSM. If I change that to just shadow maps, looks better. Like that looks a lot better. So, smoothing group. What? Oh no, am I about to learn something? Oh, now that you say that, I do remember there being a warning message about smoothing groups. Interesting, okay. But that would be an issue with the model, the mesh itself. They're exported with the mesh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I'm sold on virtual shadow maps. Like, I don't... Most of the time, I actually notice that the legacy shadows actually perform better. But I may be just cherry-picking scenes in which that's the case, you know? Looks like it. I mean, that makes sense, because I do remember, like, importing things and saying, like, hey, there's no smoothing groups. And I was like, I don't give a shit. I don't know what that is. That's not going to affect me. Okay, what else did I want to... What else did I want to work on here? Let me fix this. We fixed stuff and things. I could hide the weapon during cast. That's one thing I could do. Agreed, Legacy performs better unless you know what you're doing and have a lot of shadow casters. Oh, unless you know you are going to have a lot of shadow casters. Yeah, I guess it's kind of tough for my game because everything's going to be like pretty dynamic, right? Like players could place as many fucking sconces as they wanted to. Can always be switched during the project, not a workflow or pipeline dependency. Yeah, I guess I need to probably play around with the console variables a lot as well to see how it performs, because I'm just kind of using like whatever the stock settings are. What I thought there was one other thing I wanted to do today with this. Oh, I was gonna check I was gonna try another thing for the feetsies. Right, this. I was gonna do this. So show me bow poses. You're going to be spending a ton of time with console variables and skill ability settings at some point. Oh boy, don't get me too excited. You're getting me all excited. I usually spend a couple days a month for the last 6 months of every project working on scalability combos. I played around with some of like the aliasing and like the TAA settings, and like I feel like most of them don't fucking make a difference. Legs and pelvis are both -1 on this, though. Actually, I don't think it's even from that. It's not. Right. Okay. It's not even from that. So no, that wouldn't help at all. It's all from the templates. Yeah. Okay, let me try this guy again. How does this look? Oh god, dare I? Okay, whew. I just shouldn't compile at runtime. I don't know why I keep trying to make that work. All right, this made the feet like, yeah. So yeah, whatever that is not working for me. So we just got to get rid of that. I guess what's interesting is like the again I compile at runtime and I expect nothing to be wrong. Yeah, it's just that little bit of blend where it goes between these two. Like I don't know how to make this be more straightforward. Maybe, is it because it's blending between the bow poses here though? Like what if I changed layer legs to 1 here? Or maybe even 0. We'll try 0 first and see what happens. No, that didn't seem to make a difference. By 1. Did that make a difference? I can't tell. No, I don't. Yeah, it's still jimmies between the two of them. Is there a no jimmies checkbox that I'm missing somewhere? For what's worth, I think you should have some level of environment blockouts slapped together before spending too much time on dialing in base lighting presets. It's hard to gauge ambient and full sun balance without geo. Blockout with basic colors slapped on is fine. I mean, I'll probably just get assets, honestly. I mean, because everything is procedurally spawned, like, I would just use some placeholder assets, I think. So I'm free for the months, which, by the way, I need to check that. I haven't looked at it in quite some time. I'm upset there's not, like, a fucking newsletter for it. What do we got? Ooh, stylized log cabin. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Am I signed in? Of course not. Well, I just click continue. Hang on. Confirm your account. Are you gonna make me sign in? Maybe not. Okay. A little too realistic, but good for placeholders. Dude, I have so many fucking just like static assets as placeholders. I need like anims and shit. Light detection, cool. Whatever the hell that is. This one's good though. Check out. Wow, $360. Wow. Okay, everyone go check your fabs. Light detection plugin is cool. It's so NPCs can see your flashlight and allows you to hide in shadows. I will be doing something with light, but it's going to be for like mischance. Like if you're in a really dark place, you know, you and NPCs will have a higher mischance, but like doing that for the entire world is going to be something that's probably not super feasible. So I may need to hack some lighting solution together for that. His pelvis snaps quite considerably as well. Maybe I need to actually play with the curves and like actually not just do a strict curve. Change all these back to -1. When I say curve, I mean a strict straight line. To actually make that lerp a little bit smoother. Because his pelvis does snap pretty considerably. I was told he did get it from his mother. Yeah. Like I wanted to just like, I want the purple to just go straight purple, but it like doesn't even start going. Okay. It's feeling good though. I'm happier with this now than I was before I got the anims. Much happier. And if you're not looking at the feet, you don't really notice. So it's kind of one of those good for now type things. Yeah, I might play with those curves elsewhere. I do like it does kind of snap. It's the pelvis movement. It does kind of snap a little bit. Let me look at the melee attack here. Yeah, melee is not as noticeable. Yeah, like when he rolls the the weapon, like just kind of like floats around. The landing is weird. His feet like compress quite a bit, I feel like. that was weird. Yeah, like his feet compress a lot, especially on the sprint jump there. I think that's an IK issue. I know that the mantling settings and the IK settings have been a little messed up, so I think that's That's the issue. Okay, so I think that's... I'm going to write down some things. Play with leg/pelvis curves on the cast. Anims, smooth out locomotion. Locomotion to cast, lerp. How's it? Transition. Lerp, transition. I want to do that, and then, yeah, fix IK/mantling settings. Legs look super weird when landing. From jump. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right. That is going to be it for me today. That is going to be it. I got to go to work now. Who is doing the things? The stuff. Training cog goes on. Now, Zed has rated us a few times, so we're gonna pay that back. Who's working on Vulcan? Ooh, he's a madman. I'm gonna send you guys over there. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I hope to see more of you tomorrow for more game dev. I think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't see why not. Good luck with the worky. Yes, diggy hole. Except the hole I'm digging is just one for myself. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see y'all later. Have a good rest of your day.